Hi there and welcome to Andy Robinson RC. Cheers for checking out the channel today and joining us on this episode. So what have we got on the table today then? Well, it doesn't look a great deal at the moment and it's only a part of what we're going to be doing, but we've got here a replica of the Hot Trick Red Prince Tamiya frog conversion kit. Now this has been made by Pukka Parts. And they've done a batch of 10 of them so far, and I'm lucky enough to have got hold of one of them, which is what you see in front of us. And basically, if you remember, or even if you don't remember, there was back in the mid-80s there was a conversion kit by a company called Hot Trick Stuff, and they didn't just do conversion kits for Tamiyas, they did parts and conversions for Associated, Kyosho cars, but they did one called the Red Prince, and you could get your frog, your Tamiya frog, get rid of the space frame chassis, and you could turn it into, I think what they're more in was more of a racer style buggy. So obviously, and if you actually have an original one, you're very lucky. But also, if you're trying to make one of these things, the parts are mega expensive if you're hunting down Hot Trick Stuff parts to build a Red Prince. So Pukka Parts have developed this and they've replicated the Red Prince, so you can get a frog, or you can use a Monster Beetle or a Tamiya Blackfoot as a donor car, and you can build a Hot Trick Red Prince, which is rather cool. So I'm going to, well, what we'll do is we'll get the camera over in a little bit and you can have a look at it more closely, because I actually currently can't pick that up because I've balanced everything on top of the chassis plate, as you do. I thought it'd be a bit more, I thought it'd be a bit better to look at it like this rather than go, that's that, that's that. Now the only thing that I can't do that with is here. Are these two bits here, which actually form your rear shock tower and wing mount, and they go around the side of the gearbox casing, and that forms, as I say, the wing mount and shock tower. So that's that parts there, if anyone's wondering what they are. And then in this bag here we have got an adjustable motor mount, which obviously, so you can change, you don't have to run just standard kit pinions. And in there as well, you've got the shock mounts for the rear as well, and the shock front brace there. So yeah, you get everything you need to convert the chassis over from the frog to the Red Prince. Now you still will need, you'll still need the what do you call it? You still need to buy the wing mount itself. You need to buy them, wheels, tyres. Obviously all your electrics and motor, and obviously if you haven't got one, you need to have a donor vehicle, so you need to get one of those as well. And then you need to find a steering setup for it as well, a way to mount your battery, and the way to retain, keep the body on the chassis as well. Now in the picture, which is probably giving the thumbnail I'm using for this video, which will give away what the video is about, is Jim from Pukka Parts. He's already built when they were developing this, he's built up a Red Prince, and with permission, I've pinched his photograph and I've used it as the thumbnail. So if you look at that, you'll get some sort of idea of what this is gonna look like. So. And also the body shell that they've used is it's either, I always get the two confused. It's either the Rough Rider body or the Fighting Buggy, or Buggy Champ. So they've used one of those two bodies, and I can't remember which one it is. I'm sure it's the Rough Rider. So they've used that body as well for this, but you'll see it in the thumbnails anyway. So that's the plan. We're going to make one of these Hot Trick Red Princes. Now, so next I've got to go out and find, well, a frog or something similar that I can use to turn it into a red Prince. But I just wanted to show you this so you know what's coming up. So yeah, that's going to be. I'm really looking forward to this because I've seen these. Well, you hardly ever see any of them come up for sale, and if you do, they're mega money as well. So I've always thought, oh, I'd fancy one of them. So as soon as I saw that Pukka Parts were going to be releasing a batch of these, it was like, yeah, I want one of them. That's rather cool. So here we are, and very luckily, and a massive thanks to Jim at Pukka Parts, he managed to get one to us. So I'm really grateful for that. And I know it's not a freebie. I've paid for this myself. But yeah, I can't wait to build it. It's going to be ace. So that's going to be coming up over the next, say, month or so. We're going to try and get this done. And in between, I'm still working on the drift hopper as well. I'm still waiting on the front conversion kit for the steering. So I've got to wait for that. That's on its way, but it's coming from Japan, so it's taking its time. So when that gets here, we can really crack on with it. Should have had it actually. I could have showed you where I've got to so far, but I didn't think that far ahead. So there's still stuff going on, and yeah, I wanted to just tell you a little bit about this. But if you haven't seen one before, go onto Pukka Parts on their Facebook group and have a nosy at Jim's recreation of a red Prince. And also, if you Google hot stuff red Prince, you will find images of what they look like, and it's a rather cool thing. And as I said, they did stuff for Associated, car shows, Tamiya's, so it's really cool. And also Pukka Parts, if you're not aware, they've done conversion kits for the hot shots, and also for the car show Raider as well. So they do some cool stuff. I'm sure I hope I've got that right. Actually, it's definitely they've definitely done the hot shot, but I think it's them have done the car show Raider conversion as well. But either way, go and check them out because it's really cool what they're doing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get that camera over, and we're gonna have a little closer look at what you get in the kit, and yeah, we'll go from there. So there you go. That is your chassis pan there, and then you've got the mounts at the back there for the gearbox and for the trailing arms as well, and the shocks to mount to. And then between that, then your batteries are going to go on the chassis there. And then at the front part, which you can see, you need to fit your steering to all of that as well. And then you've got the front kick-up plate, and then on top of that, you've got the uprights which bolt on the shocks at the top, and also what has the wishbones coming off on the sides as well, off the which you take off the frog kit. So yeah, it's pretty cool, that, isn't it? So as I said, I mean, I think it looks cool just like that. But yeah, it does involve some work, but it's going to be really cool when it's done. And there you go. In the bag there, you can just see the adjustable motor mount and the GRP, all in lovely red. The GRP sort of shock mounts, and the mounts that you can put a roll bar on this as well, and the mounts for it are in that bag. And then, as I showed you, picked it up, you can see it closely now, and I've just pressed them together. But that is your gearbox braces that go up and mount the rear shocks and the rear wing. So it's going to be a cool project. Now I don't know when I'll get it done. Hopefully sooner than later. So I say as soon as I find my frog, we can crack on with it. So that's what I'm going to be looking for. Yeah. So as I said, I'll leave a link in the video description, but please do go check out Pukka Parts. They've got a Facebook page, so you can check on there. So do check them out. They've got some very cool stuff that they're doing. And that is the Pukka Parts hot trick stuff, red prints conversion kit chassis for the Tap Me a Frog. Right, cheers for checking this video out, much appreciated as always. And if you want to see how this progresses, then please give us a thumbs up, a like, and if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. And we're going to get cracking on this as soon as we can. I'll keep you posted. Right, I'll see you all later. Look after yourselves and take care. And we'll see you on the next episode. See you later. Bye.